Apparently Luke forgot that he struggles in corners because he is freaking railing this inside rut like Mason style. I've never seen him go this fast in corners.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
A bike can mean a lot of different things to different people. It can be exercise, it can be recreation, it can be a passion, it can be just transportation. For me, like, biking has been about innovation and progressing. You didn't get it? You know, seeing what you can do, what you can achieve, what you can accomplish on two wheels, and being like, no, I can't do that, but I'm gonna work at it and I'm going to progress until I get it down. And it's also been about making memories, bonding with friends or with my kids. I still made it over. I did. But for some people, a bike is just a essential means of surviving, transportation, commuting, getting to work, school, whatever the case may be. The Advocates are doing this fundraiser right now. It's pretty cool. They are collecting bikes. They've done it a couple of times in years past. Had great success, had a lot of turnout. People donated bikes and they fixed those up and then they gave those to the people that need them most in the community. So what I'm doing, how I'm helping, is I am driving around and picking up bikes from people who don't want them or need them anymore. And then I'm gonna give them to the Advocates. They'll take it from there and give them a good home. Look at this thing. How cool would it be to see this thing 25, 30 years ago on the dealership floor? Actually looks pretty good. Actually looks really in good shape for how old it is. Probably just needs a tune-up and some new tubes. But this bike probably thought that its life was over, its days of ripping was over. But the Advocates are gonna take care of it, fix it up, give it some new life and a new home. All right, we got a good little fleet here. We've got a couple cruisers, beach style cruisers. We got some full suspensions. We got a Specialized, we got a GT. Thank you to everyone who donated. If you still have a bike that you're interested in donating, let me know. Maybe I could do another run. Or on May 23rd, I'm gonna be dropping these off at the Advocates location in Midville, Utah. If you're local, you could drop by. You can chat with an attorney, ask him some questions. Should be fun, or just use the bathroom. In fact, if you are ever in Midville, Utah, and you need to use the restroom, the Advocates have the best restroom, first class, fancy, gold-plated trash cans. It's a great experience. If you ever need to use the restroom or you need to talk to an attorney, go swing by the Advocates. They got you covered.
1 week later.
So are these stolen or no?
No.
No, okay.
Nope.
Not that we care, we're just keeping track. So.
No worries, but yeah, no, they're from my backyard.
Thank you.
But if you've got a bike or a pile of metal that used to be a bike in your garage, bring it out to us. We're going to be here till noon, 737 East Winchester.
Yeah, and he means it about even if they don't work, because they're one of the biggest recyclers in town.
These people really care.
Yeah, they do. Bring those bikes by. We'll be here till noon. Also, you sign up to get tickets to go see Sleep Token and Billy Idol, everybody.
Nice.
Cool.
Billy Idol still alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Billy Idol and Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And you guys are saying this is the second truck?
Yep, this is the second truck.
Wow. When I was coming in, I saw another truck leaving. I had no idea it was full of bikes though. Dang.
What's up, guys? I'm Hooker. This is DB. We do the morning show on Rock 106.7, and we're here at the Advocates parking lot. They've been so nice to let us take it over for a day where we're doing bikes or bust, where we collect bikes from you guys and get it to the Salt Lake City Bicycle Collective.
And they not only refurbish the bikes, get them back all in working order, they also teach kids how to work on their own bikes. But then here's the really clutch part. They get those bikes back into the community. Children who need bikes, adults who are really going through it, like homeless, that kind of stuff. Anybody who needs a bike can get a bike at the Salt Lake City Bicycle Collective. Thanks again to the Advocates, the Huckleberry Grill, Miracle Movers, and like everyone who donated a bike. This is a great event, and it wouldn't be possible without the Advocates. So thank you so much.
Hey, I just learned something. I didn't know that they had kids, that they taught kids how to work on bikes.
Yeah, they totally do.
That is really cool, because that's a good skill to have.
Dude, and we've had a guy that was formerly homeless, came and brought back the bike that he got from the Salt Lake City Bicycle Collective that helped him get a job, get a place, get his life back together, and then he brought it back to pay it forward.
And then he redonated it.
Redonated.
Wow.
We also had a lovely father came by who had a child with special needs, so it was a 3-wheel specially designed bike for people with those kind of things. And he went and donated so it could be passed on to somebody else who has a kid with special needs, so they can get on a bike and get out and have some
So
fun.
many great stories.
Yeah, it's really
so
awesome.
many great stories. The Salt Lake City Bicycle Collective and the Advocates making this.
And now you know, we'll see you next year.
Yeah, you better be here.
Follow these guys online at 1067
Rock 1067.
as well as the Advocates, so you know about it next year, because dude, your bike can change lives.
Totally.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Bikes and Bus 2025. This is the 5th year?
Yep.
Did I hear that right? 5th year, 17 million bikes have been donated over the last 5 years. It's been pretty incredible. Caden with the Advocates, thank you very much for putting this on and having us out.
Yeah, totally. We love sponsoring Bikes or Bust every single year. I'm here with Mia. We do this with Bicycle Collective as well as Hooker and DB. We've collected hundreds of bikes so far. We're looking forward to as many more people can come as possible. If you follow us on our socials, you'll be able to see all the community work we're doing. All these bikes will go to help people that are needing bike parts or bikes themselves that maybe can't afford it. So we're super grateful for the community we're in and love to give back.
And we do want to thank the Advocates. They've been sponsoring us and helping us out as a channel as well as on the track for almost a year now. And you guys, if you or anyone you know, a friend, a family member, a loved one, neighbor, if you are in an accident, these are the people that you want to come and talk to. They will take care of you. Free consultation, link in the description. They charge nothing out of pocket, nothing up front, nothing unless they win your case. And these guys know what they're doing. You want them on your side. You want them to be making sure your insurance company takes care of you. So thank you very much for what you do.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Cool. Apparently Luke forgot that he struggles in corners because he is freaking railing this inside rut like Mason style. I've never seen him go this fast in corners. Okay, good, he remembers now.
Freaking idiot blew out my rust.
I've never seen you dive into a rut like that before.
I've been doing it way better, but the entrance is like, or the exit is like a dragon's back. You're flying out of it.
Yeah, you were just jumping it, but usually I just stick to filming you on the jumps, but like you were reeling that inside until it got blown out.
That inside rut you were videoing, it like sucks because either the bike wants to keep leaning in, but now that I'm over the hump, the rut's like blown out, and then going over the hump, it's rutted and they're getting lumps in it. So
Well,
you need to make a new one. Let's go make an inside.
you got to make a new rut, but the one thing about motocross is that the track changes every lap, so you got to watch for that, Luke.
I need contacts, bro. I can't see it till my front wheel's already in it.
Oh yeah, we got to get you contacts. I forgot. But you got to anticipate, like, okay, this rut's gonna be good for another lap or two, and then I got to look for alternate lines.
The bad thing about right now is it's not like race day at Mesquite where there's infinite amounts of ruts to choose from. It's just like the inside, and then maybe two other ones that are still not developed, and then the outside.
There's less ruts today.
Dude, I was like, my thumb's finally not hurting that bad. And then I had Adrian.
So you're gonna not complain about it anymore?
When it starts hurting, I did like 4 pretty good laps, and Adrian was flying.
Yeah. Nice.
Dude, I hate when guys like rail on the inside before the triple, and then they drift all the way out in front of me, and then I can't do it.
Oh, you're back to complaining again. Luke, I was looking at the videos, and you just need to keep your toe in when you're in the corner.
Which one? Outside?
No, when you're in the inside corner, you just need to keep your toe in a little bit. And when you were throwing your whip, you're like off the lip. You're so far back on the bike, your like butt is over the rear fender.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm like vertical though.
I know. I'm saying, like, is that? Are you like kind of like sometimes you can seat bounce standing up? Is that what you're doing, or are you just like doing that because you can throw it harder?
Probably throw it hard.
That
I mean,
Josh,
you don't start a whip leaning forward.
I know. I'm just like impressed by how far back you're getting on the bike.
Josh moved my force because my front end kept knifing and now it's like I can't whip. Like I can't get it to turn up the face.
Now you can't whip.
I needed him to move my force back because I think, I don't know, do I want to like knife every corner or be able to slightly whip?
Corners for dough, Lil. Corners for dough. Yeah, so I just stood on the top of that berm, not because it was a super safe place to be, just because I thought it would be a rad shot and I was praying that the berm would hold for him, but I wouldn't recommend that. For most people, I wouldn't recommend standing there.